So PCOS has had a name upgrade, so let's talk about it. So PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, now has changed to PMOS, which stands for polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. As a lot of you may know, I was diagnosed with PCOS many moons ago, and it's something that I've had to live with and manage for a very long time now. PCOS symptoms have always been very complex, and there's probably a lot more women out there that have this condition and they're struggling to get diagnosed. But the name change here is really significant, and it's really important to the future and the research within women's health, in particular when it comes to PMOS. Why this has been quite confusing for people is because people always thought you had to have cysts to have PCOS, when that wasn't the case at all, and it was always based around cysts, and that's where a lot of the confusion lay. It was always focused on the ovaries, where PCOS is actually a lot more than that in terms of the metabolic struggles, the hormonal struggles, etc. So the fact that this has changed and now it's actually going to look at PCOS as a whole and how it's a full body condition, this is great in my opinion. PCOS for me has affected things like anxiety, depression, fertility, weight, everything like that. PCOS was a condition that affected more than 170 million women globally, but the name was very misleading. So hopefully now this leads to more diagnosis and more treatment and further investigations for women that suffer with the condition. So let me know whether you have this condition and what you think about the new change.